Apple's latest move might be to keep the Tetraprism telephoto camera exclusive to Pro models in the 17 lineup, which is bringing on both the excitement and the critiques. But Apple Insider's out with a new report that says that the Tetraprism camera, which has to do with your zoom capabilities, may remain exclusive to the Pro lineup when the 17 range is out. A lot of speculation floating around out there that there's going to be some sort of Air or Slim version of the iPhone 17, which, if you'll notice, may have less cameras on the back. I mean, if Apple did this, on the one hand, it would be kind of expected because they put the best tech in the Pros. Obviously, 4K 120 Dolby Vision is crazy. And likewise, I would say that the Tetraprism is pretty crazy if you've never used it before. I used to think that it wasn't going to make a big difference. I remember when the Tetraprism actually came out and you get a bigger zoom, a longer zoom, especially when you had all these Samsungs that were touting, I don't know what they were, like moon zoom or whatever. I was like, is it even going to be that big of a difference? Seems like the competition is way far ahead. And then I got it and I was like, oh, wow, that's actually really nice. You don't have the digital artifacts. There's times when this is useful, and if I didn't have it, I would really miss it. So right now on the Pro lineup, you can go macro 13, 24, 28, 35, 48, and 120. And you can see that makes a big difference in terms of the range that you can go from zoomed out to zoomed in. And people are all over the place with their opinions here. I'm going to say I sort of side with, I like the idea of having a little bit of exclusivity. If you're paying a super premium price, then I like the idea of having something that's not just premium, but exclusive on the Pro lineup. I was actually a little surprised when the camera capture button wasn't exclusive to the Pros. That actually made its way to the regular iPhones this year. And for those people that bought that phone, I'm like really glad. In fact, I think this is the most compelling year to get a regular iPhone, like the base entry level model. You can see that the numbers reflect that. Most people this year ended up buying the regular iPhone 16, not the Plus, but the regular and not the Pros. Isn't that funny? And it's probably because it got this extra cool tech. It was just a really good deal this year. The value was there. I'm curious to know what you think. I mean, do you think that the groundbreaking camera tech should be a luxury that is not available on the standard models, that is exclusive? I think it's pretty obvious. Everyone who's complaining that we shouldn't have that is not really talking sense, because there is a wide market here. Some people want the bleeding edge, the best that Apple can give them. We just talked about this with the AirPods Max video. Go watch that clip if you want to dive into that a little bit more. And they expect that, and they're disappointed when it's not there. Go watch that clip again. But other people are like, no, I don't want to spend all that much money. I just need something basic and functional. I'm not into photography, videography, and I just want good looking, family portraits or whatever stuff for social media, just videoing and capturing the family or whatever. So you need different price points, and that requires different components. And, these are basically cameras with an operating system attached. So it makes sense to pare that down. I think that we could see some interesting additional uses, though, if Apple does this for the Tetraprism beyond just for zoom, like maybe some AR potential. I think this gets us back, though, to the days where the camera quality was a huge differentiator, not like a little differentiator, but a bigger differentiator between the different models. In a lot of ways, iPhones have gotten sort of expected and boring, and one of the things that you can do is just enhance what's there, like the camera. I'd actually like to see the zoom go a lot further than we have right now. So, I mean, give people on the lower end the zoom that we have on the Pros right now and make this like way, way zoomier. Nobody likes to use external lenses if you can help it, right? And there's some amazing ones actually that really do a crazy job now coming out. I'm gonna have some videos on this soon. It's just a matter of convenience, though, to not have to pack those and get extra bang for your buck by being able to extend your reach digitally without the artifacts. So for me, I want the Pro chip and the most Pro camera that I can get my hands on. And I would guess at the other end of that spectrum, the person who's more budget conscious, doesn't care about the camera as much, they would be happy to do X out of, the Tetraprism, the crazy zoom. Like, they'd be happy to pare that back a little bit. So let me know your thoughts. Do you care about this? Do you not?